I'm Mike Lowry. I'm Mike Lowry. I'm so Mike Lowry.
The 33. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. After run, now throw. Fires to the big fella there. He's still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Second down coming up. It's a reverse. They finally make this down. And the Buffaloes have pushed it inside the 20. They think there's room to run to the right here. He rolls all the way.
Really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football.
The point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And the quarterback is snowed under. They got to him in a heartbeat. Man, was he back there quickly.
With great speed, the offense had no clue how to get him blocked, and he gets the big sack.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He leaves it with his back. Solid run, picks up, hustle to the line. On 3rd down, going up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. And the defense gets to the quarterback. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open. But
remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. The quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the quarter.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. He's looking downfield to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't under the 32. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's
your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in the
Bears moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Wilkins. Picked off. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive. No one...
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped at the 49.
Chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Quickly complete. Make the stop at the downs. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He's right on target. They make...
And they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
On second down, just keeps firing. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season. This one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Slings it downfield. Oh, they really could try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's reeled in. It's Holland. They'll pick up enough yardage for that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Buffs! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
That ties either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been
Explain a bad loss. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And that pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Colorado! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now.
Jump the route, and you make the plays, and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
At the 15. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Draw a little closer. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here, they haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Pick up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Leaves it with the running back. And sure tackle.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
Get back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Completes it in the middle. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big go-to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly.
With the 1st and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Comes out throwing on first down. Makes the grab. It's Holland. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down.
Your durability and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays, because when you got those guys as a quarterback, you find them.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats.
Makes the grab on the left side. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the beatdown has ensued. This is like a the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that. No matter what they do, they're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man. It's Fraud. That one, but he'll be just a little bit short. So they're facing third and short from the 25. To the ground to try to move the chains. That play just never had a chance.
Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Holland. He's there to make the catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. He now has 70.
That stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks! And the punishment has been extended. Shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to deep
at the 15. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. No one's been able to keep him.
Pass rush.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. 42. Running back searching for a hole. Touchdown, Colorado! And the stomping has commenced.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if
You want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the...
Mountaineers will line it up on first and 10. Scanning the field, it's Wilkins. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. For a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Throws to the wideout. And the misconnection on impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He is tackled but impressed as he leads the nation in rushing. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He is tackled, but it'll...
That's all you want. First down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Trying to find his man on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the pummeling has started. That ought to be enough to make a perfect 10-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day.
He has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive.
Wanted to take off and got too anxious. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. Brown wants to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time.
This offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many
explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the tight end.
John.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. He'll pull it down. Open space at the 25. And defense brings it to an end. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's a real nowhere man.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. It would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes.
Worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy.
The Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Had a chance. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Brown will throw it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the minutes on the clock now.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And he's hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jet.
The win on to next week.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Zings it complete to the right. 37. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Finds the tight end. That's a real... Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.